There's an article in today's Guardian, Britain's leading newspaper, that has some tough words for people who are concerned about conserving biodiversity. And I'm one of those people. It basically says there are people like me who are more concerned about saving lions and tigers and bears than they are about the welfare of people. I think that criticism is a serious one, but I also have a rebuttal to it. I think there is much good conservation around the world that really does a great deal for the people who live in and near the places where we're trying to save species. The accusation goes something like this, that in many parts of the world, the national parks where we save species are exclusive. The people are removed from the national parks, and sometimes the people who live around the national parks get no benefit from them at all. This becomes even more pointed when you talk about parks and other protected areas that are simply bought up by private individuals. While I've never bought up land, I'm certainly helping organizations to buy land to protect biodiversity. So does that mean that I don't care about the people nearby? Nothing could be further from the truth. My students and I live in the communities next to protected areas. We eat the same food, we share many things, including soccer games with the kids. They beat the hell out of us. Do we care about these people? You bet. What we do, because we are living with them in their communities, is to care very deeply about the special places they live, but also ways in which the people who live there can get a benefit. It involves my former student, Dr. Luke Dollar, who's a National Geographic Society emerging explorer, in a small village in the northwest of Madagascar. A village where people are desperately poor. They live on perhaps $1 a day. Of course they ask us why they should care about the national park next door. What can we do for them? Well, Luke put together a deal whereby they raised money to build a concrete slab, just a plain bit of concrete. Once you've got that concrete slab, you can put a restaurant on it and you can keep the floor clean. That's why you need the concrete. If you do that, build a restaurant, the people who come in, visit the national park, have a place to eat lunch. We are the best restaurant within 100 miles. We're the only restaurant within the 100 miles, and we serve French fries and rice and beans and, occasionally a bit of chicken. That restaurant has served 50,000 people. Consequence of all that is every child in that village is now in school because of the income that we've created. Some of the smarter kids are becoming guides to take people around to see the lemurs that occur in the park. There's bad conservation done. There's conservation that doesn't care about people. I think that's appalling. But if you go to places and you work with people and you share their lives, of course you care for them. There's an awful lot we can do in conservation where we can help people and we can help biodiversity. And in the long run, if we don't help the people, the biodiversity isn't going to survive.